On the last episode of Onboard Lifestyle, the crew spends a few days in Barra enjoying this quiet seaside town. We take an extended hike to a secret beach. I even get some pool time in with some friends. The crew lays out our cruising plans for the next year, so we set sail north towards the Sea of Cortez with our first stops at Bahia Tenacatita and then Bahia Chamela. And that's where we pick up our story. We are anchored out in Bahia Chamela right now, and we are in the northern anchorage right off of Perula. It's an adorable little town, and we're gonna go check it out until we're gonna stay here for a few days until a weather window opens up to head north. We are we're anchored in Bahia Chamela. We're just off the coast of the village. And we're in the northern anchorage, and we're just right next to the town of, and we are just outside of Perula right now. We're gonna be right next to Perula, and we're in the northern anchorage. We're anchored in Bahia Chamela.
Best thing to do when you go into an area that you're not familiar with is just follow the pongas. Okay, it's getting hot.
Yeah,
Let's go back and go swimming.
that'll be nice.
This is a cute little estuary, huh?
Yeah, I like it. It's so protected coming in here. Usually we're doing beach landings. This is pretty,
It's a nice
like,
little break from beach landing.
it is. You tie up to a dock. Pretty fancy. So Lynn's been cooking all morning.
Okay, so I ran out of baking powder, so my pancakes are now crepes.
You know what though? I'm sure they're delicious.
The flavor's there, it just didn't get the rise, but that's okay.
So just tell everybody you made crepes.
How do you say, how is it like a fusion of pancakes and crepes? It has to be a name for it, right?
Yeah, it's a crepe.
It's fun. I love brunch because it's just little snacky foods.
What is going on over here?
I made a ham and hash, egg bake. I made one that's vegetarian for one of our guests. And then this is an amazing spicy salsa. I don't know what it is, but it's so good.
I'm putting it on my crepes.
Yeah. You can have a savory crepe. You know how I get. We're leaving in a few days, and I thought it'd be fun to just invite another family cruising boat over for a little brunch.
That's always fun.
It is. I love this kind of stuff. You know that.
I know. So get ready for festivities at
Yes,
10 o'clock in the morning.
It's 10:30, and we're gonna have. How often do you get brunch nowadays? I got my grapefruit.
Well, me,
grapefruit
I get
juice.
brunch all the time, but it's nice to share with other people.
It is. I'm excited because we're gonna be heading in and
Got to take advantage of this nice
take
anchorage.
advantage of the anchorage. Yes, for sure.
The
We're gonna
views
get a
are
marina.
amazing. Hey, I see him. Here comes Serena.
Okay, I'm starving. I'm gonna go set the table. Hey, are we eating inside or outside?
Outside.
Okay.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground.
It's a nice day. Emma has a friend over, so we're giving her a little privacy. In the meantime, I think that we should do a little fishing since we're still a little sour of losing that reel and rod.
So it happened so fast. I had a pole in the holder, just like this one over here. And a fish struck it and just bent it over and took everything. Took the lure, took the pole, took my reel, and left me the handle. I've lost now so much gear. I've lost 6 lures, now a pole, and a reel. From now on, I'm going to hand lined with this big old heavy duty equipment. So I don't know what type of fish that was. Could have been a marlin or a swordfish or maybe just this massive mahi. I only had this lure dragging behind the boat 60, 70 feet. And when it went in half a second. I mean, we heard the noise, we all looked over, and everything was gone. It snapped it right off. You know, from now on, I'm putting lanyards on all my rods and reels and using the heavy duty gear. Because somewhere out there, there's a poor fish dragging my rod and reel and all that line. Feel sorry for him, but I don't know what I could do.
I feel so bad, but
Feel bad? You've been teasing me for 2 days.
I think it's time to start doing a little bit more spear fishing and hand lines. Definitely hand lines.
It's like hours of boredom and 5 seconds of sheer exhilaration.
Like the rocks are right here. Come on, rockfish. Get me some fish tacos. So I've decided I prefer cooking over fishing.
Let me guess. We're having chicken tonight.
No, we have to have tacos.
Well, we can have chicken tacos.
I don't want chicken tacos.
Man, I haven't got a nibble here. You'd think this would be just perfect. Big boulders. I haven't seen a fish or got a little, even a hint of a bite yet.
Well, you did. You hooked 2 big boulders.
Yes. Boulder tacos it is.
But I'm not making stone soup.
Yeah.
Really peaceful out here, though.
I know, it's nice. I like this.
I hear the sound of empty streets, has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and me. I can't promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade.
I'm impressed.
Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream.
We're leaving tomorrow. That means garbage run, last day to sightsee.
And to get a couple tacos.
Always tacos.
Yeah.
Tacos for breakfast.
Literally, if I could have tacos every day, I would.
Same.
I think we have had tacos every day.
No, we haven't.
You've made them last night for dinner.
I know, but I didn't have it every day.
Well, we should have them every day.
Wise words coming from a young person.
Okay, let's get in. You want anything else, like a lime twist? Here.
Okay, this is just the start of the taco crawl.
Look at it.
Whoa!
How far we go.
Deliciousness.
Look at yours. You have a lot of.
Give me the beans.
All right.
Here, let's just rotate
Emma,
this
you
around.
have it a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah. Emma's like in heaven right now.
I'm also in
Oh, here.
heaven.
Do you want a little
I've been in
salsa
heaven.
too? This is the milder one. Little?
Good morning. It is now, what is it? It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and we are picking up anchor and heading out of Perula, heading towards Banderas Bay. It's going to be a 92 nautical mile run. The difference is it's a basher. We're going to be bashing it up north, and we are actually down one engine. We noticed a little leak in our wet exhaust, so we're gonna just be powering using our port engine if needed. There are southerlies this morning, so we're gonna ride it out as long as we can. What do you think, Emma?
I'm excited to get there.
It's gonna be, we're trying to plan it so that we hit Cabo Corrientes about midnight. That's the time when it's the most calm. So who knows? We'll see.
There were a dozen boats at anchor in Perula, with the majority waiting for the right window to make the dash north around Cabo Corrientes. We left the calm anchorage with 10 vessels that accumulatively decided that this was our best chance to successfully round the Cape. We were all wrong. The forecast was for the wind and sea state to trend in our favor, and it did just the opposite. The entire fleet was shocked that the forecasted 3 to 5 foot seas built to 10 to 15 over the course of the day, with the wave period closing up fast to 6 seconds. It's always difficult to film big seas. The digital stabilization seems to smooth out the ocean. But I read that if you shoot into a reflection, that it paints a more accurate picture. And it did. Most of the fleet just powered into the weather, but we didn't have that option and just tacked our way north as the wind direction swung to 25 degrees off our next waypoint. We had two options, keep going or turn back. But Basik was cutting the waves impressively, and we felt confident to keep pushing forward. The 10-boat fleet bantered on the VHF, relaying weather information to either comfort or scare the rest of the group. The sea state was trending towards spicy, and one by one, the flotilla peeled off to seek safe harbor in Ipala. Well, here we are, anchored right behind Punta Ipala. Ipala is just this little teeny sliver of an anchorage. You know, our original plan was to make a run for Cabo Corrientes, and conditions were supposed to lighten up throughout the day. Well, they didn't. They just kind of got pretty blustery out there. Seas were building, winds were building, and to be honest, we're here with 10 other boats right now. They all had the same idea we did. Come in here and wait for this to die down. Some will leave, I would say, probably midnight tonight. It's a good time to go around the Cape. We'll run some weather models and see what our options are. We're not in a big rush to get around. We just want to be comfortable. This next 15 miles of coast is notorious. So once you make it around the corner, though, you're home free. Oh well, it's nice and calm in here compared to out there. We're sitting in about 50 feet of water, though. Pretty deep little hole in the wall here. So we put out all our chain that we had. I think winds will calm down in here. We'll be in good shape. Boy, first time in a long time that we took blue water over the top of the boat. It was kind of spraying for a while. It was a roller coaster ride. It was fun though. Hey, but give us some props. We sailed all the way up here, upwind, so feels good. Feels good to wind down. Tomorrow, Banderas Bay.
Thanks for watching our 200th episode of Onboard Lifestyle. I can't believe you've been with us this whole time, and it feels like we've just started our journey. If you like this video, please give us a like and remember to subscribe to our channel. As always, these videos are made possible by the support of our amazing patrons and your viewership. Thanks, guys! Now that we are starting to sail north, we have a lot to do before Basik is ready for the Sea of Cortez. Come back next week to see if we can successfully round Cabo Corrientes. See you then!